Some questions tonight over whether the U.S. military is grading the work of the journalists who cover it. According to the military newspaper Stars and Stripes, the Pentagon used a public relations firm to screen the coverage of certain reporters. The newspaper claims the firm put together reports with charts like this one. We have no way to verify the authenticity of this chart, but it appears to track the stories of a single reporter whose name, as you can see, is redacted there, rating 83% of his or her stories as neutral, and the rest is negative. Jennifer Griffin is live at the Pentagon tonight. Jennifer, according to this paper, this may be an attempt by the military to manipulate the kinds of stories that reporters cover. Is there anything to this?
Well, we have been able to confirm, Shep, that in fact the military did hire a PR firm based in D.C. called the Rendon Group, and they provided the military with assessments like the one you see here of journalists' work. This one was written on August 14th, and it was based on the work of a freelance journalist based in Jordan. And the accusation by Stars and Stripes and others is that they were using this assessment of the journalists' work to basically engage them and possibly influence the way their stories would turn out in the end.
What's the military saying about this?
Well, the military is not denying that they hired this group, the Rendon Group, and that they were getting information about stories and ratings of stories, but they say that there was no malintent, that they weren't trying to influence the reporters, they weren't stopping the reporters from going on embeds with the military based on the rating of the stories that they were receiving. So they are still planning to use this group, the Rendon Group. The contract lasts until next January. They say that the Stars and Stripes is reading too much into the analysis being done by the PR group.
Did they rate you?
I asked them, and they won't tell me what my rating is.
But they did rate you.
No, I don't know that for sure, Chef, actually.
A+,
but they
Jennifer
did rate
Griffin.
But they did rate some of my colleagues, and in fact you don't want a high rating with them because it would suggest that your stories were mostly positive. So it would be curious to find out what one's rating is, but I do know they've rated some of my colleagues here.
Very interesting. Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon, thanks so much. The U.S.